Age of Sigmar. Endless war in the mortal realms. And for what are these beings fighting over? Power? Glory? The love of a good Magath Lord? No. They fight over this dumb thing. This is an objective marker. Objective markers have been an important part of match play for Age of Sigmar since the beginning, really. A lot of people in the open play days would complain that all the models would kind of munge to the middle of the board and become a big old mosh pit. And now it's a mosh pit in 3 different places at least. To understand what an objective marker is kind of fudgy. There's no real story behind it. Now they do make some nice plastic sculpted objective markers which have some kind of narrative story to them. There's like a weapon cache and a weapon stuck in the head of a monster. And then there's like a bunch of books, maybe some funky medicine is in a box somewhere. And they're like, oh, I gotta go cure my bloodthirster. Gotta get that medicine for Corn. There are people who are making game peripherals that make visual understanding of where you are in relationship to an objective much easier to see. And one of those companies reached out to us for a review, so let's have it. Yes, okay, I found it. They're called Templar Objective Markers for Warhammer 40k and AOS. There's a Kickstarter. So Karsten reached out to us all the way from Malta saying, hey, would you check out our plastic doodads? We don't really use objective markers on our channel much in this way, so I thought, well, let's have a look. Do they do the things they say they do, and that kind of thing. So what's in here are tough, clear plastic, almost like laminate or like dry erase material for an overhead projector. If you're old like me, you might remember that kind of thing. So let's go over the design bullet points. Fully transparent with no logos, URLs, or etc. They're anti-slip. There's a centering cross that you can measure on both axes, so you know that it's exactly in the point where you want it to be. They're fully flexible and anti-crease. They're anti-scratch, and they're anti-fingerprint. Can a greasy dude like me leave fingerprints on it? Absolutely. Can I scratch it? Yes, it is a thin piece of plastic. Will it leave a crease if I fold it? Yes, it will. I take care of my things, I'm not gonna do that. That being said, it's not magical, it's a tough piece of plastic. This is not gonna be the final packaging. They don't own that brand, of course. This is just for demo purposes. Let's crack into this thing. I need a knife to get into this. Here's one of the pieces with the screen peeled off of it already. It's pretty tough. In the bag they have listed the features that I described earlier. This is what it looks like right out of the box, so you can start to peel the plastic off. Ooh, seems like somebody on Reddit would fetishize this. Don't do that, guys. Let's peel it off this side too. I'm grabbing it kind of tough, being rough with it. There's no creasing there, but I did leave greasy fingerprints there. And I have washed my hands in the last like 10 minutes. This is just like normal human body gross. Why does it suck to be a person? I also included in the set we received are these smaller 3-inch objective markers. I think there are some scenarios in Age of Sigmar that use 3-inch objective markers, but for the most part we kind of stick with the 12 across. This is 6 inches from center, of course. Even yanking the plastic off is pretty sticky, like tape, and I didn't manage to crease it. That's impressive. It's not crease-proof. Getting more confident with ripping plastic. So what I'm going to do is set these up on my table, and I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. So here they are set up. They are very reflective, but from the top you can tell that they are they're extremely transparent. There's no fogging or anything. But the lights in here are so extreme. In our studio space, we have these massive shop lights, which really cast a lot of light. It's good for our battle report so you can see everything, but it's not great for the luminosity of something, on the table, if you want to see what that looks like there. The lights really interfere with the camera, and it's just going to make it very difficult for us to use this in a battle report. Let me set the lights to something that might be a little bit more akin to what you'd see at a typical house. So there you have it. Templar Objective Markers for 40k and AOS. Go check them out on Kickstarter if you're interested in this kind of thing. If nothing else, I kind of like giving money to little businesses like this just to show them that it's okay to try to make gamers' lives better. That's a pretty cool thing, and we should be fostering that in our community. Okay, now you've seen it. What do you think? Would you use an objective marker like this? For us, we decided no, we're not going to use it on the channel, mainly because, as you saw, it's going to interfere with our lights. We'll be donating the set that we received for review to a local game club so they can use it for their tournament events. Personally, if I were running a tournament and I wanted to make sure that the competitive discussions between players were as easy as possible, I'd probably put some kind of easy to spot objective marker on the table. This is a really good price point, I think, so it's pretty appealing if you're a competitive player and you're trying to set up a tournament. I would probably pick up a bunch of these. Let me know what you think. Would you use an objective marker like this? Would you prefer to stick with the little cardboard things? Or maybe a piece of plastic or a piece of chewing gum? Let me know. See you, bye. Say hi to the internet, kitty. Hi. Oh, no, you gotta say hi to the fans. These the really ones doesn't want to see that, kitty. No. That's not how it happens on Goober Town.